All right, and we are back with vertz505, Odallus the Dark Call, 100% normal, glitchless. And you know what? I watched him play it. This was really cool. I had thoughts, but let's let Vertz tell us more about this game and get to run it.
Yeah, thank you. First, thank you all for having me. I'm excited to run this game. It's been a minute since I've run it in a marathon, so I'm excited to play it again. This game is super cool. It's inspired by old school Castlevania, a little bit by Demon's Crest, and other challenging platformers like that. I'll talk more about the lore and the gameplay as we go through, but we can kind of jump right in since I know we're a little bit behind. So timing for this game is a little weird. This menu lets you choose between normal difficulty, veteran difficulty. Veteran's very hard. I have not beaten it myself, so definitely we play on normal, and we'll be playing 100%, getting everything with it's glitchless, but we use some tricks here and there that I'll explain. The timing starts when this select box goes away, so it'll be in roughly 3, 2, 1, go. All right, and we just skip some cutscenes right away and just go straight into our first level. Our hero is named Haggis. Yes, you heard that right, Haggis, like the food. So he is a former warrior. He was out hunting one day and realizes his town is under attack. Doesn't know exactly what's going on, but he rushes back to save his son. And so whole town's on fire, so we're just going to ignore all the flames and just run through, killing all these enemies. Come to the first kind of weird thing here. These platforms are on a global timer, and as long as you have the right timing coming up to them, you can just walk straight through this area. If you get a little bit off on the timing, you get a little bit off on that area. It slows you down a little bit. Nice, good job. Cool. And we're going to climb up this way. We have to kill a little mini boss here in order to get a key. He likes to throw nets and slam his hammer down on your face like that. But he's not too bad. We've got that key. Come this way. Oops, missed that guy. You can get both of those guys with that axe. I just missed. These guys, it's a little safer to just kill them. You also get money from that guy sometimes, which is nice. We'll see that salesman more. This is our first boss. He's got a pretty nice quick kill. I'm going to take the safe quick kill on him versus the slightly faster one. Ooh, okay, got it. That's really tight. If you miss one of those, then you miss the quick kill and you have to get another cycle on him. Alright, so we collected a shard of the Odallus, which namesake of the game. We don't quite know what it is yet, but it seems bad. So we collected it from that guy, just to keep it safe. So we continue on through the woods. By the way, if you have any donations at any point, please feel free to cut in at any time.
Yep,
ooh,
absolutely. Nice. We are still at $200 as of right now, but considering the fact that the marathon just started and we have hit 40% of our goal, that is amazing. So. Keep it going on, keep them coming, and we are only $50 away from the Bloodlines prototype incentive, where if you love Castlevania Bloodlines, or, just love Castlevania in general, go on and check this out, because it is, scuffed.
Nice, excellent. So, through this area, we just kind of jump over a bunch of goons, including that goon. We're going to damage boost a lot here. We're on our way to collect our first required power-up in the game, and we will immediately use it to get an optional power. Oh, bad timing. Alright, so we get a armlet that lets us push these blocks. We're going to push it here to get a health upgrade. Nice thing about health upgrades is they give you half an extra heart of health. And they also completely refill your health, so you can kind of plan your damage boost accordingly, and then miss on that one, of course. Yeah, alright. A little bit rough there, but that's okay. Alright, this next section coming up, our goal is to find 3 statues and hit them with the torches that we've picked up. We get 3 sub-weapons in this game. We get this axe, which did not kill that guy this time. Usually it does. Get torches. You'll see those now. Oh my gosh, what is that? There we go. So you hit that statue with a torch. Ooh. See another one in a moment. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna collect this health here because I don't want to die. That would be bad. Those little ghost guys are huge jerks, and we'll just get in your way. Wow, what was that? Alright, yeah, so sometimes if you're in the air and you throw a torch, or throw a sub-weapon in general, it'll just kind of decide, like, no, you're not going to use that one. Okay. Took a second there. Alright, so we've got all three. Lost a little bit of time in that stage from some sloppy movement, but that happens sometimes. Move into the second part of this dark forest. One of the reasons I like this game is the music for the stages is somewhat similar, like it has some matching tones, but it'll kind of modify it in the secondary area, which makes it kind of nice. Just picked up some lances. Lances are super hard to use, but they do 3 times your normal attack damage, so use them to kill guys like that in one hit. We're here to get one upgrade, and that's it. We're going to get the upgrade, and then we're going to leave immediately. Oh, nice timing. If you're a little slow in the stage, you missed that. Ooh. Okay. A little bit off with the jump attacks today. I don't know what's up with that. There we go. Alright, and here we're just going to keep on moving forward and jumping over stuff and hopefully not land on things too often. There we go. Oh, okay. Alright, we do fortunately get a health pickup there. The bats in this game are kind of weird. Sometimes they just don't spawn in, and I'm not entirely sure why. You always kind of hope they don't, because they have a habit of kind of getting in your way. Always better to play it safe and act like they're going to be there, but sometimes they won't. Alright, this jump at the top here is really, really precise. Maybe we get it. Nice. It's not terrible, but it takes a little bit to feel it out. But alright, so this is a general in the army that attacked our village. Her name's Albie. And that's it. She's done. And she says, oh, you're too weak. I don't want to waste my time on you, when clearly I just stomped her, but, whatever. So, that's it. We get that one upgrade there. That upgrade will, in the future, let us walk underwater without having to worry about running out of breath, which is important. You don't want to drown in this game, that would be bad. But we'll use it later. Yeah. Here we got a little block puzzle. You get a clue right before coming in here. It says 213 on some statues, so we push this block through the second hole, the first hole, and the third hole. Very creative. There we go. See, that's the kind of jump attacks I want to see. Alright, so we collect some extra sub-weapons here just for collecting them, mainly. We're not going to use a ton of them on this boss, hopefully. This guy is another leader in the enemy army, and he rides this, we like to call it a green dog. So he rides this dude. And we just tank the hit, because the dog dies really fast. And then this guy is just RNG. Yep. Knew it. Yep, he just loves to do this when I'm on a reasonable pace. Stop, dude. Come on. See? Okay. Sometimes he'll give you a pattern where he will just stand there and shoot his hand beam and not hit you because you can duck under it. And you get him in like 10 seconds. But sometimes he likes to hop around like a cricket, like he did there. It's a marathon, of course he's going to do that. Alright, now we move on to the aqueducts. This level is pretty cool. You start to see some enemies that hurt you a whole lot more, and that are harder to kill here. And so the game kind of takes a jump in difficulty. But fortunately for us, we kind of want to get hurt in this level. We do want to do a death warp here in just a minute. So I'm going to start kind of stacking for that. Alright, so we're going to walk this way, turn around, throw a lance, go this way. So this will let us get a dash upgrade in a moment. That dash upgrade is super nice. It makes the game a lot faster. One of the reasons I was able to boost the, or reduce the time in this game was just kind of changing when we got this dash upgrade. We get it as soon as we can. This death warp someone else came up with, and I really like it because it just takes you right back there versus having to kind of go further around in that dash area. Oops. We're going to see this area one more time after we finish the stage because we need to come back for some other upgrades later. What you got? You got nothing? Nice. Sometimes those guys start their attack a little bit earlier, and it slows it down if they do. So this part is an auto-scroller. There's really not that much exciting to say about it. We just kind of follow this boat. It's part auto-scroller, part escort mission, I guess, since we have to escort the boat along.
You know, I'm just upset that you don't have the shrieky ferryman from Symphony of the Night like I'm so used to.
Right.
So I needed to throw that out there.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, mainly we're here, we get some money on the way, that's about it. We just kind of ignore everything here. Not super exciting. Cool. The boat is slow. But yeah, like I said, any time with donations or anything.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. We are still sitting at $200, but yeah, you can always donate in the link in chat, or by hitting !donate to get that link too. So yeah.
Nice. Alright, so we're almost done here.
Mm-hmm.
Once you see that first chain, you can kind of just dash and be done with it.
So if you fall in the water, that's a death then? Yes,
so it's not a death. You kind of get like reset in the area. You go all the way back to the start, which is, oh my gosh, pretty painful. This guy's being a jerk. That guy can be pretty bad. If he catches you once, you're pretty much stun locked at that point. You kind of have to kill him. Whoa, hey, okay, there we go. Alright, now we're good. Well, guess I'm gonna buy some more help before I fight the boss. So we're picking up our first lore stone here. We don't read any of them, but they do have some kind of spooky text on them. Tell you about how the world kind of fell apart before the game's beginning. But we collect all of them. There's one in each level, I believe. So you notice me dashing multiple times against those blocks. It is because it kind of resets your movement and gets you on the correct timing for it. Alright, we'll come up to this boss. This boss can be done in 2 cycles. We'll see if I get that. It's kind of tight timing. An early 3 cycles, not bad. Nope, I missed. There we go. Not my best. I think my PB has the early 2 cycle, so it happens.
Thank you so much, Evil Paul, for the $10. And for once, nice. That is not me.
Nice, yes, thank you. That's great. Yeah, so this area, ice comes into play. Wow, okay. And ice is pretty bad in this game. It is super slippery because it's ice, but it also just kind of does weird things to the dash. And I don't entirely understand what it does. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Come on. Come on. But yeah, we just kind of want to survive this area, basically. We do want to take some damage, because we do want to do another Death Warp here. But we don't want to take too much, because things in here can very quickly kill you. Alright, cool. Sometimes there are bats up there, sometimes they are not there. And I don't know why. Sometimes they spawn in, sometimes they do not. Okay. Yeah, that was another thing there where like, oh, okay. That's fine. That is also fine. We'll just do that. That's fine. Okay. I don't know if that's my new strat, but okay.
If we do Super Mario Brothers 2 ice physics, except make things more difficult.
Yes. Yeah, it's just weird. Like, sometimes your dash jump will just kind of, like, stop. Like, you'll be moving, and then you'll just kind of hit a dead stop, and I don't get it. Oh, no. There we go. Go, please. Alright, so we did all of that so we could get these very fancy winged boots that let us do a double jump, which is pretty nice. We're going to play it a little bit careful right here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, here, now I don't care too much about damage that I take, because I'm going to die right here anyway. I did want to be a little careful to make sure I got that gate open. I want to buy those. Alright, and I'm going to need to take a little bit of extra time to get some more money. Sometimes you just, like, don't get the right item drops. Okay. Sometimes those ice walls don't like to break for you either. Cool. So we did that little mini gauntlet there to get our sword upgrade. Level 2 sword does the same damage as level 1 sword, but it's just faster hitting. Whoa, okay. Come on, game. Yep. Oh wow, you're really being a jerk today, man. Alright, so we have to do this because we don't have sufficient money to get the things that I need. Alright, cool, we made it. Did not die. Yeah, we'll just buy a little bit of extra health. Alright. Yeah, those floating head guys are kind of huge jerks. They're not super predictable. They really like to dodge as soon as you throw the flame attack at them. Come on. Normally I don't have to go up there. I think I just didn't quite get enough money earlier from drops and chests and such.
So, do certain enemies in the game have like certain have weaknesses to stuff, or do they kind of like keep like Castlevania, where it's like it's just they have hit points and sub weapon has specific damage? Yeah,
it's more like specific hit points. Like the like this lance does 3 normal sword hits worth of damage for every time it hits. It can hit twice potentially. It doesn't always. Sometimes it does. Oh okay. Man, it was almost one cycle. Yeah, the flame is nice because it can hit multiple times on a hit, but it doesn't always. The boss is dead. Cool, so we've done kind of the core 4 levels, and we could enter the final stage right now. We don't, because there's a barrier in the way, so there's no point. So instead we come back to Dark Forest 2 to get some items, and to kill the boss of the level as well. Oh, missed. Yeah, so I think the game intends for you to fight Albie, get the scale item that lets you breathe underwater, and then complete the rest of this level. I did that in my first playthrough, and it was miserable, because you are just super slow without the dash. It was just not fun. So I don't do that anymore. Yep, that's fine. Cool. Alright. Here we're going to do nice big jump. Oh, I missed. Do you want to get this? Normally I get that with a slide attack. I think I just messed my inputs up a little bit. The dash in this game is a little bit weird. Whoa, okay. Normally if you attack while you're sliding, or dashing, I mean, you can't do a normal attack. It'll just kind of stop you. But if you hold down while you're dashing and do an attack, it'll let you do the attack and continue to dash. So we kind of take advantage of that sometimes. We'll see that in much later levels as well. Now, this is a new route that I found. I was going by, hey, give me that money, please. I was going by a older route before that did not take that upper level, but the upper way is a fair bit faster than doing... Oh, okay. A little bit off on that. So, yeah. But anyway, we come down this way, get the combat armor. Seems a little sus to me to go get this armor that's just been, like, sitting in water for who knows how long, and be like, this seems like a good idea. I'm gonna wear this.
Treated it wasn't on a skeleton, everything's fine.
Yeah, right. That's probably fine.
Nothing says quality on armor like a whole bunch of rust.
Yes. Yeah, it's nice because it reduces how much damage we take. We're about to go into some much harder levels.
Thank you so much for the 106 bits. We do appreciate it. So remember when I was watching you do this? This boss cracked me up.
Yeah. He just kind of doesn't do anything. My favorite is he will summon, like, zombies down below. Like, ideally, he just kind of stands there and summons zombies and just does nothing.
His shuffle is killing me.
Yeah, exactly. It's straight, like the straight fingers, like, ah!
But yeah, he goes down pretty quickly, and then we come back to Forest 1 to get some more stuff. Oh, come on. Hope you like the dash sound effect, because you're going to hear it a lot.
I'm a Symphony of the Night Runner, dude. I totally get you.
And we just got another, we just got an anonymous donation for $25. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. Always good to hear that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need it.
And Matt with the 5 bits. I can read. Thank you so much for the bits.
So this is another area where having the dash makes a huge difference, and having lances as well makes a really big difference here. If you come here, you know, kind of vanilla as intended, you will come. That's a bad idea. You'll come here and you won't have any lances to do that little quick drop that I did. We're fine. We'll be okay. Even if we take 2 hits here, we're fine. Usually that only hits you once, but sometimes it does twice. Get down to a quarter heart there, it's a little stressful. There is one item here that you have to have the double jump to get. And it's not this one, it's the next thing. Oh, of course. That guy stun locked me there the other day. I was like, man, really? I didn't even know you could do that.
So it's funny when you discover those things where it's like, I didn't know this was a thing, and it's an unfortunate thing at that.
Yes. Cool, and now we're going back to our village. You might notice, even though we've been gone for like 20 minutes, our village is still on fire. So I was hoping someone would put the fire out while I was away, but I guess nobody else is around to do that.
It's the perks of using real wooden houses.
This is another upgrade. You could get this your first time through here, but you have to come back anyway, and you have the dash and the double jump when you come back, so it's much faster to just wait to get it. It can be a nice safety. Those bags let you carry 5 more sub-weapons of each kind, so that can be useful. Yeah, if you follow the lore in this game, you can talk to the salesman that we've been stopping at occasionally. And he'll tell you different things about the game world. One thing he tells you is that your village is built on the site of an ancient underground temple. And so that's where we're going to go. Take the secret tunnel to the secret temple.
This Because I mean, what is it really a village if it doesn't have a secret temple underwater?
Right? Exactly. I really like this level a lot. This is one of the longer segments. Every stage up until now, longest segment is like 4 minutes up to this point. This one takes about 6 minutes. So buckle in for this music.
And, by the way, we are only $15 away from the Bloodlines prototype incentive. Thank you everyone who's donated so far, and yeah, we're only about 2 hours into this marathon, and we are almost halfway. 2
Nice.
hour goal.
Let's make it happen. Yep, thought so. Alright, so you notice I did some damage boosts in this area. It's faster to do that, so that's why we do it. It's a little risky, of course, to do damage boosts, but we do few enough of them, and if you can avoid the enemies, you're fine. Alright. All that for a key. Alright. Now we're coming up on another not very exciting escort segment. This is a mini-boss in this level, but you can't hurt him, so you just kind of escort him through this secret tunnel.
Doug Foxgill, thank you so much for the 400 bits.
Very nice.
You're welcome.
So how is this game casually? Because like the speed run, it looks tough, and I mean,
Yeah, I'd say casually it's pretty tough. I'm trying to think. So when I first played this, notice my walking speed is faster than this guy's running speed, right? So when I first played this, I think I came here still having the level 1 sword, and that sword is just so slow at attacking and breaking those walls, and it just felt like crazy stressful. I'd say that if you're not if you don't really know what's coming your way, this game can be pretty tough for sure. Bosses in particular can be pretty tough because they hit hard. Cool. Okay. Cool. We're just gonna do some big jumps here. This level in particular gets pretty tough because environmental hazards do like a single heart of damage here versus like half.
Is the lava an instant death, or is that just take continuous damage?
It's just like one single hit of damage, and then you get a little like iframe from it. There are very few instant death spots in this game. I'm trying to think if there are any actually. I don't think so. I think everything will just either like do like worst thing that can happen is you'll get like a bit of chip damage and then kind of get reset at the beginning of an area. But if that chip damage kills you, then that the thing killed you.
Yeah.
It's faster to kind of damage boost through those guys, but I don't like to do it. Everything hits really hard here. It's kind of scary. All right, this section's kind of cool. I like it.
Oh, you got the mega. It's like, hey. What made Castlevania? How can we make Castlevania harder? Put the Mega Man vanishing clocks in there. Perfect.
Yeah. Yes, it's quite excellent. Yeah, the timing on these is pretty annoying. Fortunately, once you get here, you kind of know, like, okay, I can just kind of do a long jump. I'm just gonna walk through this guy. And then this guy shows up. Nice. Thank you. If you stay on the left side of that guy, he will walk to the left instead of the right. If he walks to the right, it's a bit slower. Please hit. Nice. 2 cycle on that guy.
Nice.
More standard to get a early 3 cycle. My most common is miss the 2 cycle by 1 hit.
And you got your helper friend.
Yes. Yeah, I escorted him and then said, sorry, you gotta go. Yeah, thought so. Alright, because we're good on health, I just kind of damage boost through there. And, okay. Got messed up on the jump a little bit there, that's alright. There we go. Yeah, we can damage boost because we're coming up on the boss, but fortunately we get a full health right there from that chest. Just like very conveniently placed. This guy does not sell anything useful. I always think he does. Alright, so if you're a fan of Metroid, this will maybe look a little familiar with the ring shots. Ah, I missed.
The Cheerios.
Exactly.
Is this Father Brain?
Yes.
Daddy.
That's what I like to call it. Hey, that was a gold split too. Nice.
Nice.
Alright, so we're back here. I'm going to pick up an extra life just for safety, because sometimes the game doesn't like me. So we're coming here to go to Aqueducts 2, but before we get to Aqueducts 2, we want to get a secret. Get some more health here. We could do this right away, but it's much faster to do it on your second visit here. Oop, there we go. This one you cannot get your first time through. Dash, please. Oh no, okay. Missed the dash on that jump. Boom. Now we're in Aqueducts 2. This area is super cool. It is also super annoying. We have some pretty tough platforming spots here. One in particular that my community and I like to call the jump. The jump is required to get the level 3 sword, and you'll see it. But it's a pretty tight jump that is not fun to miss. It's very easy to miss. Okay. Nope, messed up. Oh, okay. Let me just mess things up here. It's not even the hard part. Alright, now we're coming up to the jump in a moment here. Come on. Here it is. And we got it. Nice. That is like crazy tight and not fun to miss because you fall all the way down. You have to climb all the way back up. This also lets us skip a portion of this level. Doing this glide like this is really nice because we don't have to unlock a boat in order to get to this other boat. So normally you're supposed to like hit a bunch of switches down in that area underwater, and it's super slow.
That's a good jump. And thank you so much, Gwen. And with that, we are now at $250. So
Hey.
we will be playing. The Bloodlines prototype, well, showing it off tomorrow before during our Castlevania block. So that'll be rad. It's
I'm a helper.
It shows only the. I will say this: it does show only the first 2 levels, so it's not super long, but it is a gem. Let me tell you.
Nice. That's exciting. Congrats.
Hey, Raven, thanks for the sub.
Thank you so much for the sub.
Yeah. So once again, little boat escort mission area here. We do get to see the boss of the area here. It shows up for a hot second.
I think it's a resub or something. Eh. Anyway, thanks. Appreciate it.
Sad. Sometimes we get a little boat glitch there. It's one of my favorite things in this game. The boat will, when it drops you off in this really weird like monster interior area, the boat will sometimes just like keep moving and then drop off the screen. It's one of my favorite things. This game is a little bit janky.
A A little jank is pretty great though.
What a speedrunner likes to see.
Yes.
Listen, in Rondo, I'm all about jank boats. All right.
Yeah, so this area is not like super exciting. You hit a bunch of switches. Casually, this is kind of annoying because you don't know which switches you're supposed to hit.
With the Ninja Turtles electric seaweed too.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
there are a lot of inspirations drawn in this game. We are going to take a Death Warp 2. Hit me. Cool. And we're going to buy some stuff. Cool. Yeah, that's good. We're not going to need those for a little bit, but it's always good whenever you have money to stock up. Oh, whoa, that could have been weird. I've not done that before. I feel like I almost just like locked the game or something. I don't know. That was weird. Yeah, so this mini boss is not super hard. I've never tried dashing in there like that. That was weird. What the heck? Okay. No, give me the money. Okay, good. Almost lost it. Alright, so here we start making use of that holding down, dashing, and hitting attack. Because it just lets us keep on moving. Here we do have to hit these switches in order to get another health upgrade. So this area is a little bit slow because of that, but it's not terrible. We get some weird physics from these eel things, where they'll like alternately slow us down, but also like speed us up if we're like jumping through them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Three. Alright. Cool. So we do all that so that we can go the way we're supposed to go. You might remember this guard from before. He just now goes down in 3 sword hits. The level 3 sword is as strong as the spears, so it's pretty strong. This boss is RNG as heck, and I hate it. Let's see if we get it. Nice, we got it. Sweet. I haven't gotten that in so long.
Decided to be nice to you.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's all nice. Gold split there, too. Okay. Alright, now we're coming back to... okay, dash. That's fine. Coming back to Devil's Peak. We're just going to kind of damage boost through these ice golems, because they don't really matter right now. We're just going this way, and they can throw their ice all they want. I do not care. Okay. I definitely pushed the attack button as I was falling, but okay. It's the jank. This is the second one of these that we've seen. We saw the first one, I forgot to mention it, but this guy is basically like, I've been watching you, and you might be worthy of my prize, so come find my other marks. So we found 2 of 3. We're about to find the 3rd one in the next level. Now, if you like Donkey Kong minecart sections, boy, have I got a game for you. Whoa. Now, these minecarts, for the most part, we're going to be staying on them, but there are 2 sections that we're going to skip a little bit of them. Yeah.
Sorry to cut in. And we got a $100 donation from Lord Bird of some size, putting us at 70% of our goal. We all know who that is. Thank you so much for your generous donation. And we are only $150 away from our max goal, and we have not even. It's not even been 3 hours.
And look at drums dropping, get subs all over the place.
Yeah, he is.
You beautiful bird, you.
Hey, big spender.
Oh, sad. I knew that would happen too. I came into this fight with a little bit lower health than normal, so of course took a death on this dude. There is no good strategy on this guy, unfortunately. You just kind of have to tank hits and hit him. By the way, his prize is he drops dead, and we take his armor off his dead body. The armor's pretty nice, though. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's good luck.
It's the second set of armor that we've taken off of, like, potentially dead people. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But
Kind of very Kane from Final Fantasy IV look to it.
Yes. So this armor is kind of nice. It lets us charge our weapons, and we can release special attacks with that. It makes very quick work of the last boss, is the main benefit of having it. We'll use it a couple of times in this level. Well, a couple being once, I should say. One time in this level. There we go. Go. Yeah, these minecart sections, if you are looking to 100% the game, they are the worst things. Because you have to go a really specific way, and if you don't do it, you have to basically start the level over.
And we just had another donation for $50. Don't know from who. Jackie Daytona, human bartender.
Jackie Daytona, human bartender.
Thank you.
Wow, 80% of our goal already. We
Yeah.
are spitting distance of hitting our $500 goal.
Yeah.
Very
We
nice.
have very generous friends.
Okay. Okay. Come on, Lance. Work with me here. What is going on? Thank you. Lance has decided not to hit right.
How would you describe your lance? Tumultuous.
Yeah, so we fought a mini-boss, used a charged torch for it. The torch gives you a nice little like flame shield, which is pretty useful. Oh, I missed. There we go.
Man, I'm seeing so many cool elements from other games in this game.
Yeah, I really like that it's like very inspired by other games, yet has its own kind of feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
I love the movement tech.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, generally feels really smooth to play. It has some jank and some weird things that you kind of like have to watch out for, but once you kind of get used to it, it's pretty good. All right, we're coming up on a nice little minecart skip here. This might be okay. This might be okay. It's not okay. I definitely held down, but okay, that's fine. So yeah, you have to duck underneath these pillars that come down. I do want to hit one of them, but not the one that I hit.
What was that you said earlier about a little bit of jank in this game?
There we go. That's what I want to do. Thank you. Yeah, so this is an inbounds skip. It lets us kind of stay inbounds, but totally ignore the minecart section. And then we'll do the same thing here, but we're just going to ignore the minecart altogether. Just say, nah, I don't need you.
I don't need you.
Then we just kind of float on down. Nice easy ride here. And we'll dash away. That's it.
Solid.
Fantastic.
Cool. So this part, we're going to hit a lot of switches and go in kind of seemingly random looking locations. But we have to hit the switches in a particular order to get 2 of these blocks so that we can unlock the next switch. We need these 2 blocks to basically weigh down an elevator that will take us to the boss.
Gotcha.
Casually, this is pretty miserable. It's like, where in the world am I supposed to go? These switches seem weird, doesn't make sense. Oh, I got it. Thought I was a little early dashing back. Once again, dash sound, best sound. Alright, coming up on the area boss. This guy looks big and threatening, but he is basically a pushover. We're going to hit the exterior of it, and then after we do that enough, it'll kind of open up to actual damage.
Okay, that's a nightmare creature from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
You're not wrong. Cool. 2 cycle is the best we can get here, I think.
Nice.
Alright, lost some time here, but we're still looking pretty good. Alright, now we're on to the final area, the castle. Our character is very surprised to see that the barrier has disappeared, even though we did not see the barrier in the first place. Oops. Misread your attack.
Just assume that there is a barrier. That's what.
Yeah, he's like, there has to be a barrier.
Yeah, there's always a barrier.
It's an evil castle. There must be a barrier.
You can't just walk up to an evil castle, guys. Come on.
Ow, what the heck is this? Notice I'm being a little bit careful here. Well, I say that and then get stepped on by this guy. Being as careful as I can be, because we do want to have as much health as possible for this first boss in this area. Okay. Yeah, this area you can only really do so much. I would damage boost through stuff, but the boss strategy requires damage boosting through the boss, so we don't want to take too many damage boosts along the way. Alright, so we see this guy again. This is the guy who is riding that green dog thing from before. Wow, what? I've never done it that fast. Holy crap.
Nice!
What just happened? Wow. Nice. Normally he transforms into his former form and kind of just bullies you a little bit with kind of a slow attack. Okay, I want to be a little careful here because I don't want to die doing this. Alright, cool. So that's just a little restock after that boss fight. We don't need to worry about health as much with this next one, but we do need to get this money. Might not need it, we have plenty, but always good to be prepared.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, so we see this boss again. She has not changed her strategy at all. However, we have upgraded our equipment, so we can just stand here and punt her. And then she upgrades, and then she does not change her strategy at all.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
And before she can even get her special attack off, we defeat her.
It was a bad call, Ripley. Bad strategy call.
Alright, so we heal up, get a bunch of items, and then we're on to the last boss. So the last boss has 3 phases. By the way, we've been searching for our son this whole game. This guy is like, I am your son. Even though he has aged significantly and is now the leader of the enemy army. Doesn't really seem to make sense, but our character's like, yeah, you're probably right, you're my son.
I'm your dad. Woogie, woogie, woogie.
Yeah, he goes down pretty quickly with these charge hits. Alright, and that's the second phase. Hopefully you don't get a bad glitch here. Okay, good. There's a glitch here where that talk menu doesn't show up and you just stand here and you can move around, but nothing happens.
Yeah.
That's not great. So this is the final phase. Looks like a huge jerk. and he'll go down in a little bit. There will be a very bright flash of light after the final hit. And it's once the screen goes completely black is when time is. Yeah, a little slow there.
And the art direction in this game is so really cool.
Like, a lot of these games are just really cool and creative.
Hey, we got it. Nice. Oh snap, this might be a PB.
Ooh.
Ooh!
And time is when it goes black. Time. Nice. On my end, I have 49:17 real time, which is a PB of 19 seconds.
Nice!
A really terrible front of the game, up until the underground temple was behind.
Yeah, no,
Congrats.
I had 49:18. Well done.
Nice.
Super duper job.
Thank you.
That was awesome. I remember when it popped in. I managed to pop in, and it's like this game was super cool when I first saw this. And yeah, it still is really rad. Vertz, thank you so much for showing this off to us. This was
absolutely.
This was excellent. And wow, we finished. It's like, well, we finished. We started a little late, but we finished super early too. So.
Oh, looks like we got an echo.
Oh. Yeah, that's me. Sorry. I forgot. Yeah. Wait. Well, I guess when live split isn't running, I can use the microphone. But if it's running, I have to use my headset.
I have a mute button for Paul.
Not a very effective one because we can still talk.
Well done. Thanks a lot, Vertz.
By the way, for having me.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
It was
so
fun
much.
to watch.
And a PB by 19 seconds. Congratulations. We threw Vertz's Twitch channel in chat. Give him a follow. It was just
Get
super.
closer to the mic.
I am like right here.
Huh.
Eating it.
All
There we go.
right, well,
Not sounding like he's eating it.
yeah, definitely not coming through. But yeah, as what Paul just said, go ahead. The link for Vert's channel is in chat under Eldritch Mecha. Go ahead over there, give him a follow, watch his runs. That was really, really awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. We're going to take it to a video, and thanks for all the donations during that run. There were so many. I hope we got everybody. And I'm just jazzed that we are, at 400?
$400 right now.
400.
All right. So I'll send it to a video. Hopefully you'll see what we're sending money to. Thanks again, Vertz. Thanks everyone for donating.
Yeah, thank you again,
thank you all.
Vertz. Super appreciate it, and we'll be back.